Welcome to the DevExpress Learn Now series, a set of quick tutorials to help you get started using DevExpress controls. Inspired by Microsoft's Note, the DevExpress WinForms Radial menu control is an elegant, touch-friendly alternative to traditional pop-up menus. In this video, I'll show you how to add a radial menu to a ribbon control. So let's get started. We already have a project open that has a ribbon control on the form. I'll drop our radial menu on the form and then invoke the ribbon control designer with our radial menu selected as the pop-up menu. Now I can just drag the items I want to display. For this example, I'll choose the basic file menu items as well as font settings and themes. As you can see here, we have all of our predefined themes already included. I'll go back into Visual Studio and double-click on the Show Radial Menu button and uncomment out this line of code in the Item Click event. This will allow the button to activate my radial menu. I also need to do the same in order to hide the menu. Now, I'm just going to check and make sure that our radial menu is in fact connected to our ribbon control, and then I can run the app to test our results. When I click on the Show Radial Menu button, a center button appears. Users can click or touch it to open the radial menu. All of our items we've included are shown. Some items, like theme, require a second menu, which is signified with a darker shade and arrow. Users can click here to bring them forward into the next menu. Now let's close this and go back into Visual Studio, and I'll show you how you can further customize the radial menu. First, here inside the code, I can set the pop-up to appear in a new location. Then I can make changes to the color by selecting it and making adjustments in the Properties window. I can change the color of the hover state as well as the menu color and border. I'll use our orange and black color scheme. Now when I run the application, you can see that our radial menu appears in its new location, and when I click on the button, the menu appears with our new colors. Next, I'm going to go back and color in the inside of my circle by selecting the radial menu and invoking the designer again. Here I can select each item and choose its back color from the Properties window. I'll make my file buttons a lighter shade of orange, and then I'll choose a gray color for my font settings and themes. Now when I run the app, you can see that our inner circle is now filled with the colors chosen. I'll go back and switch the size of my inner radius by selecting the radial menu and switching my value from 50 to 90. Now when I run the app again, you'll see we have more white space inside the middle of our menu. And that's it! Now you can create a touch-friendly and compelling UI experience for your end users. Thanks for watching. Let's see what develops.